Avalanche meme coins are absolutely taking off and you don't want to miss out. In this video, I'm going to break down what they are, how you can get set up, and how you can make some of those juicy gains. Now, first off, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please be careful when you're trading meme coins. A lot of them go to zero and you end up losing a bunch of money. Now, first up, why are people going absolutely crazy for AVAX? Over the last sort of 7 days, it's gone up 80%. Over the last 24 hours, it's gone up, 10%, while a lot of things were in the red. People are absolutely printing on it, and because there are smart contracts allowed, people have been able to deploy. Now, it is very fast. There is almost no gas, so this makes it perfect. If you're trading on Ethereum, you can be losing 0.01, 0.02 in gas. It's almost cents that you're losing, not sort of tens of dollars. So that's why people are trading them. Now, first up, how can you set up a wallet? If you have a MetaMask set up, it's very easy. What you can then do, this is the guide on AVAX because I've already set it up, so I can't set it up again. You literally click on where it says mainnet, you hit add network, you then scroll down, hit add Avalanche network C chain, and then you hit approve and you're basically good to go. From there, what you can then do is you could use something to swap your Ethereum, your Solana, your Bitcoin to it, but I think the very easiest way is however you've onboarded your sort of crypto, just like Ethereum or Solana, so your centralized exchange, use that to buy some Avalanche and then send it to the wallet. That is the fastest and easiest way to actually get into this, and that's the safest way. There are so many different sort of scams out there. It's just really hard to kind of know what to do. So just do that. That's the easiest way. Now, if you don't have a MetaMask account, you're brand new to this, I would suggest getting a MetaMask account. But if you really don't want to do that, you can actually use the core app wallet. I set one up, but I'm just so much used to MetaMask. So you could also use the core wallet. I personally wouldn't, but you could. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to get used to using are decentralized exchanges or DEXs. Now, first up, there are a couple of tools that are really useful and handy in the trading. The first one is DEX Tools. Now, DEX Tools is good because it's got a whole bunch of information, lots of charts, things for you to find, and then also DEX Screener. Now, these are set up pretty much the same. They're interchangeable. If one's lagging or one's a little bit slow, I just use the other one. That's kind of how it is. So with something like DEX Tools, you can go to Pair Explorer. You can then right here select the chain Avalanche. Now you can actually see what is popping. So up the top, you can see what the hot pairs are. This is currently the AVAX USD price. So you can see that number 2 at the moment is Duck. So you can have a look and see what is happening here, and this gives you like all the charts, all the tools, so you can see what the price is from the lowest to the highest. You can see there'd be a 70% gain if it gets back up there. You can have a look at something like Bear. I've actually got a position in on Bear. I'm actually down at the moment. My bags are down. I'd like them to go up. So right here, you've got all of these different tools and positionings that you need. So you don't actually need to have an account with TradingView. These things aren't going to be on something like TradingView, but all of the tools for you to draw things out to kind of work out how you want to actually trade. Now, on the side, what these tools have, which is very good, is the information. So you're looking at market cap, liquidity, circulating supply, holders, all of that. So you can see that the total market cap right now is just under 4 million. So you can kind of get a gauge of where you are in the cycle. So you don't actually need to look at the price charts to try to work that out. You can just have a look down on the side and see what you're doing. It's the same kind of thing with DEX Screener. So you can see here what some of these are. You can see all the buys, sells, the trades here. The same kind of deal. You've got what the volume is, what the buys are over the last 24 hours, what the fully diluted market cap is, what the current market cap is, and these are basically the same for this coin because everything has been released. So these are what you can then use. So how do you actually buy some of these coins? Well, you can actually buy them within here, but it doesn't really work. It is a little bit sketchy. So you can see here, if I was to sell most of them, so you connect your wallet, you'll see a connect button right here. If you are connected, it should say swap, and then you can decide what you actually want to do. So you can actually do it within here, but it's not usually going to work. So what you will then do is head to Trader Joe, and you can actually see the word Trader Joe right here because you can actually trade on Trader Joe. Now Trader Joe is traderjoexyz.com, and then when you land on Trader Joe, it gives you a whole bunch of things that you can do, but you head to the trade. Now what you can do is you can search for the symbol, name, or address. Now it is best not to actually search for the name itself, but actually take the address. So you can't actually see it right here, but the address, which is up in the top of the bar, you can then paste in that address, which will give you the actual token. Now by copying in that address, that's just the safest option, because if you do search for it, and I'll point this out right now, if you type in something like bear, what you can do is you could actually get onto the wrong one, and you could end up buying something that is a fake that's trying to essentially scam you. So by copying one of the addresses either up the top, but you can also copy the address here and then jump in, paste that as well. You'll then get to the liquidity pair, and then you can actually trade. So that is how you actually make the buys. But I'm sure you're thinking how to actually find out what to buy. So like I said, you can actually look at what is hot, so the hot pairs, what's actually kind of just bumping along up the top here on DEX Tools. You can then also see what is actually popping off over the last 6 hours, over the last 1 hour, over the last 5 minutes. And what you can then do is look at the liquidity. You can look at the FDV, which is the fully diluted valuation, and you can see where things are. So at an $810,000 market cap, if it gets to a $4 million market cap, you know that you've essentially got a 5x in it. So this is where you can catch stuff nice and early by looking at what these pairs are happening when they're created, and when some activity happens, that works out. Now that isn't always the best and easiest way, but the other way that you can do it is following people on X or Twitter to then actually get some of their alpha. Now here are the people that I follow that I think you would get good value from. Greeny posts a lot of different things, so he's been posting about Sol meme coins, which is good to get on, but he's also been posting about things like AVAX, like you got Rocket. You can see here he's posted about Joe on AVAX, so he's posting a lot of stuff very frequently, and he does actually have a private group where he kind of puts all his calls before he puts them up on Twitter, so that can kind of help out. Another person that has been absolutely killing it is Craig. Now Craig has been throwing up a bunch of different things when it comes to AVAX coins. Following him, he'll give you a very good insight into what he's moving into, what's popping off, what he's looking at. Now by following these people and then looking for other people within the AVAX memecoin ecosystem, you're able to get to a spot where you then can be added to groups, added to telegrams, and then find these coins, because someone will be looking at it, post it. This will then give you a chance to actually move in nice and early. So there's not one singular source. It's not going to YouTube. It's not just going to Twitter. It's not just following one person. It's about following a bunch of people, engaging with them, interacting with them, following them. You could literally follow Craig, comment a couple of times. He might then invite you to a group that he knows if you're a cool person, which then gives you that inside edge when it comes to trading AVAX meme coins. Now, Greeny put out a tutorial on trading AVAX meme coins. He goes into a little bit of detail with some TA, so I'd go check that out. I'll actually link his channel down below so you can easily find it. So there's plenty of resources out there. Now, why would you want to trade AVAX meme coins? Why is everyone going crazy? Why are there some fat gains made right now? The reason that there are some crazy gains made right now, crazy gains like Cock that's had a run up to sort of like a 6,500% run up, and then when you have a look at Rocket, where that has gone from one of its lows up to its highs, 1,600%. Why these gains? Why it's going off? First off, the market is irrational. No one really knows why. When something takes off, when things get a little bit fun, people just FOMO in, people have some money. People post about it on Twitter or X, and then people just go absolutely crazy. People chase the FOMO, and that's how I actually got into AVAX meme coins, because I saw Craig post about it. I'm like, yeah, why not? Let's throw a couple $100 in and just play around with it. The reason that it's also popping off is the fact that it's very fast and there is almost no gas. So it means that you're not getting absolutely destroyed on fees. If you were trading meme coins, so Pepe's, Wojaks, all of that originally, you lost a lot of money. You might make a trade, you might lose between a buy and a sell, you might lose 0.04 or 0.05 ETH, which can be a huge amount if you're just throwing little bits out to hopefully catch a big run up and just a big heater. So right now, this is what's popping off. It is the flow-on effect from what has happened with Solana and Solana meme coins. So when you get the bonks and then all of those sort of the flow-on effect from there. Everything's popping off right now because it's very fast, there's low gas. This then means that there will be a flow-on effect into people taking profits into AVAX and then rolling them into other things. And why else would you want to trade meme coins on AVAX? It's also getting exposure to the AVAX ecosystem, which can then mean that if you do sort of throw in 5-10 AVAX and you can double it, you can then end up making a fat juicy game, because AVAX has been on a rip lately as well. That's also part of my plan. It's not about making the big gains in fiat, but it's making that big gains in AVAX. If I can double or triple my AVAX bags, that's what I'm currently looking for, and meme coins make it a little bit of fun without going the boring route of staking or things like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown of AVAX meme coins, how to set it up, how to find them, the tools that I use, and the people that you should follow to hopefully get a little bit of that alpha so you can hopefully make a bit of a cook. If you enjoyed this video, go down there, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All the links for these guys are down below, so easy access. I'm not going to link anything else. I'm not going to put anything in the comments. If you see anything in the comments, it's most likely going to be a scam, so please be careful. Please be safe when you're out there trading the meme coins. There's a big upside, but even bigger downside. You can actually lose it all. I had a pleasure making this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. If you did, I look forward to seeing you in the next one.